Hey guys, welcome back to Code It All. And today I'm going to be talking about Figma. So before I get into that, I wanted to share some news with you. I had recently conducted a poll on Reddit and another free platform, and I asked what people wanted to actually see for future content. So the most number of votes, the most number of votes were given to. UI and UX design. As something most developers struggle with UI UX design, I decided to make a video on that. Not exactly a video, I'm going to be making a couple of videos on that. I think this week is going to be entirely dedicated to that. And in the future, I might continue working on my projects, some JavaScript framework like React. So right now I'm going to introduce Figma, which helps people create UI UX. You can also use Adobe XD. I'm not too hung up about it, but I really love Figma. I use it to design all of my YouTube thumbnails, so it's a really great tool. And I'm gonna be for today. I'm not gonna dive too deep. I'm just gonna give you like the basic introductions guide to Figma and things that things that basically help you create a UI on your own and nothing too complex. So head over to figma.com/downloads. I hope I'll be putting the I think I'll be putting the link down in the description below. So please do check that out. And yeah, I already have my account, so you can check this out. And yeah, you don't need font installers, so just go and get the desktop app, or you can work online. It's fine, but I prefer using the desktop app. It's open right here, so I design my fan art and all of that here. So this is what we're going to be coding today. Or no, not coding, designing. I'm too much into programming. We're going to be designing this today. I know it isn't that good. My title sucks, but I'm sorry. I mean, it's just that I'm not too good with this. So first up, let's just explore the layout a little bit. So here is going to be the tab where you can open all of your Figma projects. And if you're on the free trial, you get unlimited drafts. So you can just click on this and get a new draft started. And if you want, you can get a few plugins. I don't know if I have any, but I do have Get Waves, which generates unique SVG waves. But today, right now, we're not going to be going into that. It's fine. So you go to recent, you can search for your files. It doesn't really matter. But if you're new, you can just go click this plus symbol and go into your project. Right now, I already have one, so I'm just going to use this. Hopefully. So yeah, so let's get going. So coming back here, uh, so this is the Figma interface. When you have nothing selected, nothing on the screen, it just looks blank like this. I'm just gonna move this completely out here. So you have everything blank. You can just have your title and a few of these tools, frames, hand tool, text tool, pen tool, uh, shape tools, and selecting, dragging everywhere, moving it, all of that. And yeah, you see this pane is empty, so you'll get full in a sec. So what you might be thinking you want to do is just grab this rectangle tool, create a rectangle of any sort, and just start, putting some random text, blah, 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 increasing the font size to 48, yeah, and then just going blah 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 like that. But in Figma, no, you don't go that way. In fact, any tool which you use for UI UX, you don't go that way. So go to the frame option. So you can either click it or use a keyboard shortcut. I personally prefer using keyboard shortcuts as it makes it way easier than coming all the way here, clicking it. So when you see the keyboard shortcut, don't go click it and think that next time you'll use the keyboard shortcut. So you see it's F, so push F on your keyboard, and you can either drag it like that to create a frame. Otherwise, what you could do is uh, push F, and you get all of these nice pre-designed templates for you. Suppose you want an iPhone 11 Pro or a tablet or something like a desktop, MacBook, Surface Book, watches, papers, social media like Instagram posts and stories, and you can get the Figma community. But I'm just gonna stick to the plain old desktop right now because that's what people use most often. Uh, oh no. Yeah. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start building at the UI. So UI is basically user interface for those who don't know, and basically that's what we basically are gonna build from this particular frame here. So going back to our first project, we can see that we have two line, two text areas, I guess, and then you have a button with some. I think I'll just run it a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to be editing this anymore. A little bit of text, and you have the circle with the image right there. So we're going to get going. I'm going to start by typing feel the elegance. And now I can just place it here, and you can just go to Google. Go Lorem Ipsum Generator. So it gives you a bunch of dummy text depending on what you want to generate. I just want one paragraph or one. So it gives you 116 words of lorem ipsum, but obviously that's too much. So I'm just gonna go back to my I'm gonna go back text tool, click it, put everything here, and I obviously want to shorten it. This is way too long. So let's go make it shorter. And then go back here, make this even smaller, and then even smaller. Wow, this is proving to be really long. Even smaller, even smaller, smaller. Perfect. So obviously this is way too much, way too many lines. You can obviously remove how much you want. But I want to go exactly as per my original design, so I'm going to move that. Tempest. Where's my Tempest? Tempest. Sounds like 10 plus. But where is my Tempest? See? I don't think it's the same all the time, so I'm just gonna go until here. Like here. So yeah, I think this is fine. So I'm gonna go shorten it until like here. And we can lengthen it again later. So this is fine. And now we need is a button. R is for rectangle, so I'm just gonna go drag the rectangle. Then T, wait, type book or room. Perfect. And now all we need is an O for a circle. Draw the big circle. That's it. That's all we need. But there's also a different way which you can scale a proper rectangle, that sort of thing. Delete this rectangle, push an R, click it like that, you get a perfect square. But you want a rectangle, I mean, you could just make a rectangle. I mean, the shape doesn't have to be too perfect, but yeah, there you go, and position your text properly. This is just a rough job. We're gonna add our final touches. And for the circle, put the circle and select the circle. It's an O, so you push O on your keyboard, and you get a 100 by 100 perfectly even circle. So if you want to resize it like however you want, this is the way to go. You can create ovals, ellipses, you can do the same, but who cares? So if you create shift and if you push shift and start dragging it, the aspect ratio will be maintained and nothing will be too big or too small. So something like that. And then now, obviously, we want to start editing our texts, making them look good and all of that. So what I'm gonna do is, you see, you're trying to position this to the center. You get these guidelines, but you see, these guidelines are basically for the center of this entire big text box. So you don't want that to happen. You want it to be exactly the length of this text. So after you select it here, you see you get a whole vast array of options that you can use. So come here and click this, so it's auto width. It automatically matches the width of the text. And now you can just center it. So you see the center So these two lines, when they appear, the red lines, you'll know that you've already centered it. So this text I might want to delete a little more, or wait. Yeah, I think this is fine. Or I might want to delete it a little bit. Yeah, better. Yeah, this is fine. So now I'm just gonna go move this thing a little bit above here. So this is your basic UI right now. So you might want to go select different fonts. What font did I use for this? I think I used Roboto. I think I just used Roboto for this. So you can click this, you find a lot of options. You can change your font size. I think I used 200. I don't think so now. Go feel the elegance. I think it's 96. Oh, and by the way, what I'm using to scroll, I'm not selecting H because if you select H and move it around after you're done, it doesn't automatically move back to the select tool, which is really hard. So you need to press V to go back to the move tool. So that's really annoying. So I just hold the space bar, move it around. Like boom, 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 like that. So now go select the title, change it to 96. And that's the title. That's the title. Yeah. So obviously the only thing, I mean, I'm gonna make another video on this. It's contrasting the titles with the paragraphs and buttons, etc. So I'm gonna make another video on that. So don't be too scared if you don't understand this. But there are many ways to contrast the title from the text. So one way is also via color, font weight, line height, etc. I'm gonna explain it in another video. But right now, I'm just gonna make this thicker. So how do I do that? You see this regular drop down, you can change it here. I'm gonna make it black. So black makes this completely black, as the name suggests. Wow, 10 points for you. I never knew it was black. Okay, nice. So, and you might want to change this to light to add more contrast. This is already light. Nice. Thank you, Figma. Thank you. And so now for this button, as you see here, I changed the font and I made it light. But what I did here was also, I added a stroke, but I'm not going to confuse you with that. I'm just going to make this bold. So yeah, book your stay. So I obviously changed the font. So this font is Open Sans Condensed. So what I did to find this font is I just went to fonts. Fonts.google.com, where they give you a list of amazing fonts. So you get Open Sans, Recursive, Roboto, Balutama2, and then Red Rose, Nato Sans, White Aledo, and Antics Lab. So you can basically choose whatever you want, whatever. So what I found really great was Open Sans Condensed. So this is Open Sans. I found the condensed one. So Open Sans Condensed seemed pretty nice, so I wanted to use that. So let's get back and then go select this text, get Open Sans Condensed. And now, what was its font size? The font size was 48. And obviously this button isn't as big as that, so I didn't carefully research the values and put it. I just found a suitable value for the buttons, the text, and all of that. So, but right now, since I already found suitable values, I'm not trying to tinker with it or anything like that. So this is about 430 and 105. I'm just gonna make this a little bit bigger. The width. Make it about this big and make it a little bit bigger. Put this in the center. I think this seems fine, and now it's time for the color. So now for the color, what we need to do, I didn't use, for this button, what I did was I didn't really add any color. You can go to fill, where's this fill, and you can basically choose your color, enter hex codes. If you don't want hex codes, you can add RGB, you can add CSS codes, you can add HSL, which is, I think it's hue, saturation, and light. This, I think, is hue, saturation, brightness. And then this is all the colors that are used in the document. So document meaning this also, because this is in the same document, but you'll generally start a new project or new frame in a new in a new document. Okay, got that right. So now you can actually drag this around and choose your colors, but now I used an image for that. So how did I use the image? Let's go to my Unsplash. I just searched waves, right? Just search waves. I think I went to Unsplash of Pixels. I think I searched waves. Let me go back to my photos, pictures. Just see. Is it a beach or is it waves? I'm gonna go search beach. Oh wait, I think I like this picture more, so I'm just gonna use this. Beach. Wait, I think it's beach tree. Okay, I'm just gonna use this. Beach. Seems perfect, and now we can just take another image for the waves. And like this, so wave 2, save that. And okay, go to my Figma. First, don't go to Figma. Actually, go to Figma. Sorry, I'm just... So you can come back here, place image. It's Control-Shift-K. I can do it with one hand. So I'd just rather go click the button and get it over with. So I'm going to go to my beach. I'm going to open it. And now there are different areas where I can actually place it. I can place it in this text, place it in this text, this button, or this text, or I can place it in the circle. So natural choice. I opt to place it in the circle. It's really nice, better than the previous one. I don't know, but it's really nice. It sort of gives that nice look, sort of a cheerful look. And now time for my wave pictures. So I'm gonna go here and go to my wave. Place in my text. So it's kind of like that. It's not exactly the same picture. I mean, I love this wave picture. It goes from dark to light, but this will have to do too. So, and for this button, I just click I for the eyedropper. Or what you could do is you can click this button and go to fill, and obviously you can change it here and there. Or you can just go click the eyedropper, which will get you this nice thing where you can select colors from anywhere in the document. So let me just go somewhere around here, go click that, and change this. I don't need the eyedropper, I can just go FFF for white. Perfect, and now I might change this to bold. Center this. And yeah, there are ways to align it. You could use a grid layout, but I'm just going along with my feelings, my instinct. Obviously, if you think you can make this better, please do so. I won't stop you from doing that. But yeah, just do whatever you want. And guys, I don't think you will actually learn everything by just watching me do this UI. I think what you actually need to do is I'm going to be giving you this PDF. I'm going to export it as a PDF, which I think I'll also teach you how to do. I'm going to give both of these, okay, both of these, and I'm going to export them as a PDF. Hopefully I know how to do that. So path does not exist. Let me go check. Let me go check my documents. Okay, so we got these PNG files. I think I'm gonna put them in the description for you guys. So you guys can actually access them and use them. So yeah, I'm gonna put these in the description. So guys, you can actually go ahead and build this layout out. Build this layout out. Nice. So you can actually go build this layout out. Yep. So thank you guys for watching and have a great day. So these are the basics. These can get you to build a really simple layout. However, in my future UI UX tools, I might be exploring more Figma, such as the pen tool, or probably even go into some of these other things as well. And I think I made this uppercase. So instead of going and typing it out, this three dots gives you a hell closer look into all of these things. So if you hover over these, the center align, left align, text justified, you can go underline, straight through, none, paragraph indent, and then you can go to uppercase. So this gives you uppercase words. Nice, and then you can adjust border radius. I put it to about 10. And you can also make this go another angle, but nah, what's the fun in that? So this is the basic layout. I'm going to export them as a PDF and send them to you, okay? So thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Thank you. I just said thank you guys for watching and have a great day. I don't have to say thank you again, but thank you guys for watching. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share this video to everybody you know. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and have a great day. I don't know how many times I said that, but still, yeah. Bye.